Ha ha ha! Cameraman, I know you're getting a shot of the goods and all, but my face is up here. Figure 4 News, your source for backstage wrestling rumors, gossip, and news. With me, the Archangel G-A-B-E. Tonight, I got another special edition of Figure 4 News. Heat Seekers, for all you heat-seeking lovers out there, I'm going to talk to you tonight about a list of wrestlers that have real-life, legitimate beef with the face of the company, John Cena. What? John Cena's a cool guy. How could this be? I'll explain it to you, and the list starts right now. As a matter of fact, the first guy on my list, one of my favorite wrestlers, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I know they fought in the WrestleManias and everything, but this was real-life, legitimate beef that John Cena and The Rock had with each other. It all started with John Cena in an interview talking about The Rock. Totally unrelated to wrestling or a match or promos or anything. He talked about The Rock loving the sport, loving wrestling. It's in his blood, right? But then how come he can never make a guest appearance? How come he can never wrestle in any matches? Well, The Rock took personal offense to that. And he actually called John Cena out on that. He said, "Why are you calling my name out, bruh?" So they have real life legitimate beef. In fact, WrestleMania 28, when The Rock beat John Cena, I heard in the back John Cena was furious at the decision. He hated losing to The Rock. And actually next year at WrestleMania 29, The Rock hated lifting John Cena's hand in victory for that one as well. The next guy I got for you, his name is Kenny Dykstra. That's it. Kenny Dykstra. That's right. One part of the Spirit Squad. Well, the deal with Kenny Dykstra hating John Cena all relates with Kenny Dykstra's ex-girlfriend, Mickie James. Yes, former WWE diva, Mickie James was dating Kenny. However, Mickie James sort of stabbed Kenny in the back when she cheated on him with none other than John Cena. That's right. Eventually, Mickie James even left Kenny to get with John Cena officially. So after that, guess what happens to our boy Kenny here of the Spirit Squad? John Cena actually gets him fired from WWE. Crazy stuff, I know. So that is real life, legitimate beef between Kenny Dykstra and John Cena. Next on the list, everyone knows this guy, Guardians of the Galaxy. Come on, Batista. That's right, Batista and John Cena have a real legitimate life beef, because Batista blames John Cena for the current PG era of WWE. He hates it that WWE has lost its edge through John Cena's hustle, loyalty, and respect, kind of superhero morals and values, and John Cena didn't want to give that up. He wanted to stick with that, and Batista hated him for that, still does in real life. Next on the list, everyone remembers Chris Masters. Yeah, Chris Masters actually has real-life, legitimate beef with John Cena. Let's explain why. Chris Masters says that in matches, John Cena wouldn't take it easy on the wrestlers. John Cena would give it his all every night, lifting them, slamming them, sometimes even hitting them for real. So Chris Masters definitely had a problem with that. And John Cena just a real professional, a real consummate professional, and Chris Masters just didn't understand John Cena's methods and his work ethic. So we move on. CM Punk, next on the list, real life legitimate beef with John Cena. He says he fully respects John Cena and what he does and his work ethic and everything. CM Punk's problem with John Cena, however, is that John Cena always gets billed the highest booking, which means he's always in the main event. He's always getting a title shot. He's always the highest paid wrestler, always on interviews and covers of magazines. CM Punk could not stand that. So to this day, CM Punk definitely has a problem with John Cena being in that top spot, not leaving any room for anybody else. Next on the list, and lastly, Chavo Guerrero. Remember him, one of the Guerreros? Chavo Guerrero was once a WWE superstar, had legitimate real-life beef with John Cena. Similar to the Chris Masters story, Chavo Guerrero was sick of John Cena actually potatoing wrestlers in real life during matches. That means John Cena would really punch the wrestlers, really hit them. We all know that it's sort of acting a little bit, but John Cena would really throw bows and throw fists at these wrestlers, and Chavo Guerrero was sick of it. He was sick of being banged up and bruised and slammed. He actually claimed that John Cena doesn't know how to wrestle. So there you have it, the list of real-life beef, legitimate, between wrestlers and John Cena. Hey, we'll see you next time. Maybe another special edition, maybe more headlines. Figure 4 News, do not forget, hit that subscribe button. Be a real champion. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks.